I'm going to tell you 4 things that should never come out of your mouth when you go to the hardwood store. Meeting your local hardwood dealer for the first time can be intimidating. It's a smart idea to do a little research before you go so you don't embarrass yourself. Stick around for the 4th thing you should never say because you can actually still say this one thing to your advantage rather than disadvantage, depending on your strategy. I'm only giving you 4 in this video, but I bet there are at least 4 more. So if you have any ideas of what not to say, leave them in the comments and I'll make another video about your suggestions and give you credit. The first thing you should never say is, "Can I look at that board at the very bottom of the stack?" If you ever say this, they will immediately hate you and talk about you when you leave. Then when you come back the next time, good luck finding someone to help you because they won't forget the person who made them get out the forklift just so you could not buy anything or very little at that. Usually the top 30% of the stack is all you really need to look at to get an idea of what they have. If you can't find it at the top 30%, then you are probably at the wrong hardwood dealer. The second thing you should never say at the hardwood dealer is, "Why don't you put prices on the wood?" Wood is a commodity, which means that prices can vary from day to day or shipment to shipment. What you pay today may not be what you are going to pay next week. So they aren't going to lock themselves into a moving target. If you want to get an idea of what their hardwood prices are, go up to the front desk and say, "I'd like to know the 4/4 board foot prices on walnut, white oak, and cherry," or whatever 3 woods you want. This will give you a ballpark of how much you might be spending. The reality is everything is expensive these days and no one thinks they are going down. The mills will keep the prices as high as the consumer will pay. At least that's what my local hardwood dealer told me. Also, the price per square 1/4 inch will be cheaper on a 4/4 board than an 8/4 board. This flies in the face of most business models where the more you buy, the cheaper the price. The reason of this is because you can essentially turn a 2-inch thick board into roughly 2 1-inch thick boards. But you can't turn 1-inch thick board into a 2-inch thick board without laminating it and cutting the length in half. And they know it. The third thing you should never say at the hardwood dealer is, "I could get plywood at the Home Depot for way cheaper." And their answer will be, "Then go there and get your plywood." The Home Depot and other similar big box stores get their plywood from a variety of suppliers based on what is available for the cheapest price. There are a wide variety of plywoods, and your hardwood dealer or lumber yard will carry everything from top A cabinet grade finished plywood to the cheap stuff with thin veneers. But you will always get what you pay for. In fact, they will probably ask you what you are making and tell you the Home Depot is actually a better option based on the type of project you are building. The fourth thing that you should never say at the hardwood dealer is, "I'm looking to buy wood that is 1 inch thick." Using inches in your lingo is a tell. The moment you say this, they will know immediately that you probably have never been to a hardwood dealer before and you are probably a DIYer looking for a fun weekend project. They don't speak in terms of inches or millimeters. They speak in terms of quarters. Those quarters refer to 1/4 inches because when you purchase hardwood, you are buying each and every square 1/4 inch of that board. A 1-inch thick board is called 4/4. An 1.5 inch thick board is called 6/4. And a 2-inch thick board is called 8/4. So for example, in 2 inches, you will find 8/4, or if you divide 2 by 0.25, it equals 8. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, you can actually say inches instead of quarters to your advantage. The reason is because sometimes we may feel more comfortable showing our cards and don't want to come across as knowing more than we know. They will probably recognize you as a customer who needs extra attention and will be more likely to give you information as if they are talking to a novice, which is probably true. So approach the hardwood store experience on your terms. If you are a woodworker looking to up your skills in the wood shop, then you won't want to miss this next fan favorite video where I give you a no-nonsense rapid-fire tutorial where I hit 16 edge banding tips in under 4 minutes, and most of them you probably have never heard of. Click the video. Bye.